Hello and welcome. My name is Katherine Ray and this is my song analysis assignment for MUI 2002. I've selected Eleanor Rigby, written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon for the Beatles. The song is written in a third-person narrative, which is when the singer is a storyteller looking at the world of the song. When considering the harmonic structure, we can first look at the words of the chorus. I'll look at all the lonely people. These words are harmonised with strength, importance and immediate attention. The use of stringed instruments keeps a strong and constant beat. The strings play in descending tonal steps, but keeping the top melody note creates a memorable riff. The verse then contains a short and separated staccato sound that tells the audience to listen up. The chorus sets up the theme for the song. By the time the words Eleanor Rigby are sung, you have decided she is a lonely person. The line in the church where a wedding has been uses a short descending melody line which gives it a sad sound. The long lines in the verses are followed by short forward lines, for example, lives in a dream. These short lines emphasise the questions, who is it for? What does he care? This makes the listener question, who is she? Who is he? Why are they lonely? Eleanor Rigby uses third-person narrative and repeats pronouns such as she, him, her, his, and they. The pre-chorus uses a rhyme scheme of AB, AB, and again questions the listener, where do they all belong? This creates a connection through questioning. The words lonely people are repeated throughout from the very first line using productive repetition. By using these words in Eleanor Rigby, the repetition helps to create a deep and powerful meaning and connection. The form begins with a chorus, not an introduction as commonly used, then straight into verse 1. This is followed by a pre-chorus or bridge, verse 2, the pre-chorus or bridge again, and then the chorus. It's completed with a third verse, and the chorus and the pre-chorus or bridge are used together to form the end. The story of Eleanor Rigby and Father Mackenzie develops throughout the song, using imagery and creating interest with the listener. These verses create story and gain momentum through Eleanor Rigby and Father Mackenzie and their lonely lives. The main key of this song is in E minor, which creates a sad and lonely sound. It uses C major chords, the sixth major chord of E minor, punctuated throughout the piece that resolve back to the tonic of E minor. The melody is effective through its repetition, stability, evenness, and tonic resolution. Repetition is used frequently throughout the melody, and the shape of the melody in this rise and fall motion in the chorus and the descending patterns in all three verses supports the lyrics and creates an atmosphere of melancholy and loneliness. Verse 3 introduces the listener to Eleanor Rigby's death. The words died in the church suggest that Eleanor Rigby and Father Mackenzie knew each other. How are these lonely people related? The lyrics buried along with her name relates to her loneliness and her lack of family and friends, as she seemingly led her life hiding in the church. Her and her name were both buried together, never to be remembered. The end of verse 3 also finishes with no one was saved. This verse ends in a statement, not a question as in previous verses. Father Mackenzie seems to feel helpless. As a priest, he should be conversing with others from his local community, but it appears that he is lonely as no one really hears him. Prosody refers to the way that all the elements of a song work together. Eleanor Rigby contained this with the combination of the minor key flavour accented with C major chords, the repetitive melody lines and patterns, the mixture of short and long held words across the melody, attention-seeking harmonies, and the strong lyrics telling a story of these lonely people's lives. These elements combine and work together to create a memorable and moving piece of music that remains popular today and an important story for all the lonely people.